Hey Tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Today we have EL_01 from the WCTNT clan. He's in his Crusader. He is on Minsk in a standard battle in a tier 7, tier 6, tier 5 game. So a tier 5 medium. Got the 75mm gun on it, or 57mm, I'm sorry. The 75 alpha and 105mm of penetration, and then 170mm for the APCR. I thought this tank also has a pom-pom, a 3-shot pom-pom, which is not bad. Reloads fairly quickly, but is not accurate. It's just not very accurate. Crusader is it's a tough tank to grind through. I found it to be a tough tank to grind through, and it was very painful. You titled this "Finally a Good Game." I watched it one time, and I have some thoughts on it, and not to be too critical, but I'm going to give you some of my thoughts on it. So, you spawned over in the south, and you're headed right across here through the middle in a tank that isn't really fast, and you get honestly, fairly lucky. This thing is painfully slow for a medium. Type 64, but you're way over here and down the hill from him, so he's not going to see you. Alright. You head up this little area here, almost falling off. And I like it. I haven't seen anybody do this before. I think you get very lucky in the fact of, had their heavies, and maybe you did this because you saw this, but had their heavies pushed through this area over here or been over here, I think you would have gotten tore up. All right? I don't know if you can even light up that 64. No, he's down low. But it's a very precarious area. Precarious, that's the word of the day. Because you could have been totally lit up by these guys. Had they sent another light over there or anything over here to light you up, I'm thinking you could have gotten tore up. But it works out for you. So, fire a couple shots in there. The T-64 is down. There goes a Crom. Now Cromwell's he's got you. I mean, he's a tier 6. He's gonna get you on the shells. Now your T-20's moving in, so I commend the rushing over there. And you do come up behind him and auto aim, get a shot into him. That's 2 shots into him. He's got you in a couple shots. T-20's coming around. The Hellcat's got him. I mean, he was trapped. I think you wasted some hit points there, but okay. It worked out for you. Your big tanks, or at least your tanks, are moving through the city. You bounce a shot from the M10, which is lucky, to be honest with you. Alright, you let the 120, yep, they've lit him up, so now you can get some shots into them. There's a shot. You're firing your gold. Which seems to be about all you can do on this thing, to be honest with you. Alright. You can see he's moving back. You can see he's moving back. Can't light him because he's gone dark. Okay. I would have taken a couple blind shots into that bush, to be honest with you. Because that's exactly where he shows up. Quick snap doesn't work, but then you get some more damage on him. Some more damage on him. He's tracked. And he's down. Alright. Now, you guys have cleared your flank pretty much. You got to be careful coming through here because you don't know what's out here. We know the Nashorn's out there. We know the AC-4s was last seen over there. Alright. You got a Wolverine. That still leaves quite a few tanks unaccounted for. And off you go. Ashhorn takes a shot but misses you. You take a shot at him and just totally miss him. Ashhorn's down. Artie's in on you. Oh, now the E25 takes a shot at you. Alright, so he's up on that hill somewhere. Alright, probably in that bush right there. Alright, so you gotta get out of here. Get out of Dodge. Down there below, get in behind one of those hills there, buddy. Doing right. Alright. E2 is moving in on the Tiger 131 along with the KB2, so they're pushing up that road towards their cap. Now at this point, basically what you guys are doing at this point is you're pushing on their cap and you're bringing their campers into the game. Your KV2 and your M2 or your E2 have not taken care of the 131 over there. We know that there was a Jackson over there somewhere. So there wasn't. Oh, there was. Wolverine, I'm sorry, but he's down. So we got a T67, an M10 RBFM, M4A1, AC4, the 131, and an E25 somewhere. All right, so it's always kind of questionable. Do you push into their campers because they're waiting for you, right? I think I might have not come this way, to be honest with you. I might have pushed through with these guys and gone all the way over here, gone up this road because they're focusing on these guys here. This gives you some cover. It's right along the A line, right up north. Gives you some cover, right? But that's me. This is you. Knock that tree down. Artie's coming in. Get in here behind this bush. And you just keep driving. There's the AC4. You take a shot on him. He gets tracked and just starts sliding down the hill. And you guys are just able to tear him apart. Alright. Now you are exposed. But you didn't take any more shots from that E25. Which lets me know that he's not there anymore. Or he's playing it very cool. Alright, now you're coming through this area here. There's the M44. Alright, so a decision here. M44 is down the A20. Now he's down in that little ditch area. Right? Either you've got the... Nothing over there. There's no danger over here. You can either stay in the low area, or you can come up onto the high area, go back in here and use the cover of the bushes. Alright? But what are you going to do? Alright, there goes the M4. And you just keep chasing him. Alright? Now you're coming up high, and again, we've got an M12, a Tiger 131, the M4, and an RBFM somewhere. Alright? The E25 is down. Alright? Push up. I wouldn't get on cap because, okay, so there's the M12. Spotted him. All right, I'm assuming he spotted you. All right. And the RBFM gets you. So again, pushing into their campers. All right, there's a time to bring their campers into the game, and I think it would have been more beneficial for you to either come around this way and help with the 131 because the T50-2 isn't doing anything. These two TDs aren't doing anything. Getting on cap only lets everybody know where you're at. All right. As soon as you spotted that M12, I had ducked over here to avoid the shot, or gone this way, gotten over here. If your goal was to cap, if your goal was just to push through, I think I would have stayed on the low road over here. All right, and go around through the buildings. And at least maybe get in and help with that Tiger 131, because he's a one-shot to you. And then you can bring these last two little yahoos into the game. But they're camping hard. That's all they're doing is camping hard. So, just some food for thought. All right. Well, you said this is finally a good game. So, I don't know what your games previous to this were, because I mean it wasn't a spectacular game. It was a good game. You guys did win the battle. You did get 18,849 in credits and 1,202 in experience, and a second class and a fire for effect. You did 969 in damage, and you got 601 in base experience. So let's look at that. That drops you down to fourth place, which is not bad. It means the rest of your team really wasn't doing much, and you were leading the charge. Okay, you were leading the charge pretty much. Fired 23 shots. Of those, 15 hit, and of those 15, 13 penetrated. So good shot. Well, not real good shot to hit, but good hit to penetration. You did 383 from 300 meters out, and you spotted for 513. Cost you some money because you were firing gold at that M10, but you got some experience. So I know this is a tough tank to play, and I know it's just an awful grind at that level. It is, and that the Crusader, like I said, I enjoyed the pom because at least I was able to dump a lot of shells out. But it's just a painful grind. And I think you made some tactical mistakes in the way that you approach things. Try not to bring their campers into the game until you guys are ready, and you, as a force, you're moving in on them, because they can only fire one direction, and you unfortunately were that direction that they were both looking. So anyway, that's EL_01 from the WC TNT clan and his Crusader on Minsk in a standard battle. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. This is Bonsai Duck out.